Hi guys. During my last stream, some people asked me if I would comment on the news coming out of Crytek Europe about their workers not getting paid and the fate of Crytek in general. Well, plain and simple, just fiddling with my keyboard here. Plain and simple, what I'm about to tell you, and the gameplay you're seeing in the footage in the background is Warface, their so-called new free-to-play first-person shooter, which is actually nothing but pure bullshit pay-to-win. But anyway, they haven't paid their UK staff, and if you actually look at their games, you're starting to see why. I mean, yeah, Crysis 1, 2, and 3 were their big things, you know. They came up with a game engine, the Crytek engine, that graphically is amazing. It's just a modified Unreal Engine as far as I know, but, you know, I'm pretty sure someone in the comments will correct me. And coffee, yum. And how do I feel about it? Well, I have played Crysis 1, 2, and 3 on console. I've not played them on PC. I have no intentions of playing them on PC because there's more hackers on the PC versions of Crysis 1, 2, and 3 than there is on the consoles, with lag switches, things of that nature. And I do consider lag switching a cheat, if you will. But also, their new game, Warface, it's a monumental failure. They are trying to nickel and dime you for the most basic of shit. Of course, like most free-to-play games, they have a premium package, kind of like PlanetSide 2. If you're a premium member, you gain a boost to EXP and to your certs and everything. Well, same thing with this game. You get a bonus to your vendor points, and vendors is how you unlock weapons, equipment, and attachments for your guns, unlike ranking up. And even then, they don't even give you a pat on the back or credits or anything if you do rank up. They just say, "Oh, congratulations, you ranked up." That's it. You get no credits, no nothing. Unlike games like Combat Arms, or you know, there are various other free-to-play first-person shooters that have a much better mechanic. I do like the fact that Warface, once you unlock a weapon, it's yours permanently, unless it's pre-timed, and you'll say on it, you know, hire me for 7 days, hire me for 3 days, hire me for 24 hours, etc., etc. And then they have this stupid 450 coin box thing where you get a random item and you never get the permanent ones. You never get the permanent items, ever, never, ever, ever. Because, of course, Crytek doesn't want to lose money. So, but commenting on the fact that they haven't paid their employees says a lot of problems. I mean, their games, initially when released, are fun. I mean, Crytek's blaming piracy, they're blaming hackers, they're blaming everything other than themselves. Stop blaming others for finding faults in your own code. Plain and simple, code something that's a lot fucking better. It's that simple. There are various hacking websites out there. I'm not going to say their names because I don't want to promote them, but that will sell you hacks for Warface, for Crysis, for Far Cry, for all these other games that were created by Crytek. And to me, it is a damn fucking shame. Now, how do I feel? At the end of the day, I don't work for Crysis or Crytek, and I'm glad that I don't, because if I did, I would go fucking ballistic, being not paid for weeks on end. I'm surprised that some of the employees in the UK office haven't magically leaked the server files for say, Warface or various other games that they've got in development. I'm surprised that no other games companies have contacted Crytek and said, "Hey, you know, we'll buy you." You know, I mean, I know I know throughout the entire year, last year, Nexon America was buying up games left, right, and center. And I mean, they were buying up MMOs, RPGs, first-person shooters. They were buying up games companies left, right, and center. So was Wargaming. Wargaming was buying up companies left, right, and center. let's see, WebZen just recently acquired G Potatoes. So that's Flyth, that's Repels, that's Archlords, Archlords 2, a lot of free-to-play MMOs. Now, how do I feel about the free-to-play model? I think it's fun to get an initial player base. For example, look at Hearthstone. It's a good little game, but unfortunately it is pay to win. And I don't care what anyone says, no it's not, yes it is. You can't do well without legendaries, rares, and epic cards in your set. Can't get those until you get booster packs. Can't get booster pack. And again, I have never gotten a single legendary at all, and I have been in Hearthstone since the closed beta. And they did the wipe, logged back in, and then apparently if you did the tutorial, you got a whole bunch of gold. Well, I did the tutorial and I got no gold whatsoever. None. Only to find out that it's only if you'd already spent gold in the beta in the first place. So I'm like, well, that defeats the freaking purpose of it being a beta. You know, if it's a beta or beta, I'm not going to spend money in it until the game is actually officially released and supported by the games company. It's why Warface, let's go back to Warface, it's why Warface has failed. Oh, it's now on Steam. Great, that doesn't help. That's just a minor boost in player base for maybe about 4 or 5 hours until players realize that your game is that fucking shit that they're not going to want to spend the time in it. Now, as you guys know, I did stream Warface for a while. I was asked to stream it, not by Crytek or anyone else, by a couple of viewers because they wanted to get my honest opinion on it. And so I'm doing this video, and I'm going to give you my honest opinion on it and how I feel. And when I first started playing Warface, it was fun. I did even plan on doing a whole bunch of YouTube videos, hence the intro. A big shout out to big shout out to one of my stream viewers who actually did the intro video for me. Again, you know, but with Crytek on the verge of going belly up, I really don't see the point in doing these videos. I really don't. Also, they made it ridiculously hard. The fact that on any difficulty above 2 bullets, which is medium difficulty, the Riot Shield guys, when they run up to you and knock you down, they just continuously keep beating you. You can't fight back. You can't defend yourself. And if you're the last one on your team, it's just game over. They will beat you down from full health to nothing, leaving your armor intact. And you cannot shoot. You cannot defend yourself. You cannot block. You cannot do jack diddly piss shit. It's now again, I'm going to use some very harsh words here. Please understand, I am not racist when I say this, but they beat you like slave owners used to beat niggers in cotton fields. You can't defend yourself. You can't pull out your gun. You can't pull out your knife. You can't do jack shit except for lay there and take it, which is bollocks. Because in real life, again, I'm ex-military here, guys. In real life, if some fucker knocks me down and tries to beat me with a billy club, I'm going to kick, I'm going to punch, I'm going to fucking do everything in my power to make sure that now I'm the guy standing over him, beating him with the fucking billy club. I'm not going to lay there and take it. Again, this is another issue that free-to-play games have, is they're way out of contact with what they're supposed to be. For example, there's a heavy gunner in Warface. His only vulnerability is this one little tiny hole in his back where his power pack is. Kind of like what looks like an Iron Man arc reactor, but it's in his back. And you have to wait for him to reload. Okay, that's fair enough. That's an obvious weakness. I mean, his gun shoots bullets, has to reload. Well, how comes the machine gun turrets never have to reload? How comes the walking mechs never have to reload? They can stand there and just spam rockets and bullets at you all goddamn fucking day and never reload. The RPGs, the machine gun nests, can stand there with their fucking MG42s, firing infinite bullets at you. Infinite bullets. Never having to reload, never having the barrels overheat or any shit like that, which is bollocks. Yet they refrain you from having, you know, oh, you got infinite ammo? Kick, you're a hacker. So it's okay for the enemy to have infinite ammo, but it's not okay for me to have infinite ammo. It's okay for the enemy to glitch kill us, but it's not okay for us to glitch kill them. So it's okay for you to have broken maps where there's mobs stuck inside walls that we can't shoot, but they can shoot us. And it's okay for you to have egregious spelling mistakes throughout your entire game. And it's okay to the fact that you've blatantly taken the models from Crysis, from your other games, from Far Cry, and just named it the R16 instead of the M16 because you don't want to pay Colt Firearms the licensing fees to call it the Colt M16, or the Scar H, or the Scar L, or the FAMAS, or the Type 95. You would rather come up with some bullshit fucking text that's based on the real history, but because you've altered so much of the names that the companies can't come after you, that is an egregious, blatant abuse. And this is why Crytek is failing. This is exactly why Crytek is failing. They have no battle rifles whatsoever. Medics use shotguns that have piss poor fucking range. Unless you have the cash shop shotgun, then that thing can shoot halfway across the goddamn map and have, deadly accuracy. Yet the stock shotguns, the shotguns you unlock, the attachment, and that's another thing. I seriously want to know what idiot thinks an M6, an M4 can't have a red dot sight. Seriously. Or a C-clip mag. Seriously, Crytek, go to a reputable firearms dealer and ask him to show you what modifications they can do for an M4. You will shit yourself, because the stock guns only get one, maybe two upgrades, a scope and a suppressor. That's it. And again, unlike PlanetSide 2, the stock weapons in PlanetSide 2 are more than capable of keeping up with cash shop weapons. And again, the free-to-play model, I like it initially. Again, for the players out there who, again, because a lot of players' arguments as to why they pirate games is, well, there's no demo. So they pirate the game, they play it, and if you're like me, and I'm not going to lie, I have pirated games in the past. I'm not going to say what, but I have pirated games in the past. And if I have liked it, I have gone out and purchased the game. And so the way I see it is a free-to-play model game is nothing but a demo. A demo for the masses to play. And if they like it, they start spending money into it. Now, again, a lot of people say, well, free-to-play models are the way to go for future gaming. And I believe, is it EA or is it Activision? I can't remember. One of those two is actually planning on turning their next modern first-person shooter into a free-to-play with a microtransaction store. And if that's the case, could you imagine Future Warfare being a free-to-play? I mean, it would blow the water out of any other free-to-play first-person shooter out there. It really would. Again, the whole microtransactions is kind of scary, but if you think about it, EA's already doing it with Battlefield 4 with the battle packs. And all of a sudden you bought the deluxe edition of the game, but you're now having to buy the DLCs separately. Well, what's the fucking deluxe version about then? I remember when the deluxe version, when Halo 3 first came out, there was Halo 3 and there was Halo 3 Master Chief Edition, and then there was Halo 3 Digital Deluxe Edition. And you're like, well, what's the difference between the three? Well, the stock one, you don't get no DLC. Next one, you get some DLC, a code for a special type of armor, and you got a plastic Spartan head. And the other one, you got the plastic Spartan head, the digital stuff, and all the DLC and the game. And it was like $150. Hell, even Black Ops did it with a little remote control RC car. And, it's just, it dumbfoundedly fucking amazes me, the idiocy that Crytek's doing. And this video footage is almost over, so, you know what, guys? I hope you enjoy it. I really do. I hope you enjoy the film footage. I hope you enjoyed my point of views on certain things. Don't forget, always comment, rate, subscribe down below. And I'm going to leave the rest of the footage for you to enjoy. If not, you can just end the video here. And again, guys, as always, comment, rate, subscribe, and check me out on twitch.tv/DeceptiveCobras. And as always, guys, I'll see you on the next video.